The next original Zelda title is going to be the 20th main Zelda game, Zelda 20, and next year is 2020. Oh man, just hear me out. Hey guys, it's HMK, let's get right into the noise. Breath of the Wild is still very fresh in the minds of Zelda fans and gamers the world over, but can you believe that it's actually been more than 2 years since the release of the game? It honestly feels like it was still yesterday. Damn. But even with that freshness and that time to pass, we do have to look towards and forward to the next Zelda title, which Nintendo, Aonuma, and Monolith Soft are already tackling. Given to what I said earlier that the next main Zelda title will be the 20th installment to The Legend of Zelda, that we shall now hereby call this game Zelda 20, and that the next year is 2020, it sounds like the perfect opportunity to drop the game, right? But we gotta go over a ton of factors before saying Zelda 20 for 2020. I mean, the biggest elephant in the room will obviously have to be the Link's Awakening remake that is set to release this year, but I mean, Link's Awakening isn't even that big of a game, and given how it looks on the Switch, I don't think this is going to be an adventure that lingers. It'll be great, but not one that lingers. This game feels a lot like it was meant to be an in-between title to help calm Zelda fans in anticipation for the great storm ahead. Kinda like that strat that Nintendo did with anticipation for Breath of the Wild. Remember that? Back when it was hyped up for the Wii U, first they released the Wind Waker HD, and then they released Twilight Princess HD, and then we got Breath of the Wild. Not to mention we also got A Link Between Worlds, Majora's Mask 3D, and Triforce Heroes during that waiting period of the official announcement in 2013. I'm not talking about the E3 2014 reveal, I'm talking about the announcement during the 2013 Wii U Direct where Aonuma said the game would have a long, and boy did he mean it, long development, so that the Wind Waker HD was meant to help close that gap. That's honestly what I think they're trying to do with the Link's Awakening remake, and if the rumors are true about Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD coming to the Switch eShop, that will only help bridging that gap. Perhaps when talking about Zelda at this year's E3, it could be possible for them to drop a hint or two or a teaser for Zelda 20 in 2020? Now of course, as a hardcore Zelda fan, we all are already conditioned to expect them delays. It's woven into our blood. Every time a home console Zelda gets announced and we see a release here, we're always like, alright, yeah, sure Nintendo, and when the delay comes, whoa, pretends to be shocked. However, given Nintendo recently was able to pull off announcing Smash Ultimate and releasing it within the same year of announcing it, 2018, I think that restored my hype and my hope, just a tad. But HMK, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was built off Super Smash Bros. Wii U. Well, that's half right. But even with that argument, I'm 99% sure that Zelda fans all over the world would have no problem with Zelda 20 reusing Breath of the Wild's engine and maybe a good handful of assets created for the game. You know, like they did with Majora's Mask, which only released a whole spanking 2 years later after Ocarina of Time. Expedite that development, yo. The Zelda team are already familiar with these assets, tools, and engines from their long time of tinkering with Breath of the Wild, and with Monolith Soft assisting once again like they did with Breath of the Wild, they too are familiar with these tools, and the fact that they're looking for, or looked for, personnel to help assist the development of the next Zelda title means that the development has to be in some sort of a good spot for them to know what they need to hire people for specific tasks. Basically, the idea has to already be in place and they need people to help construct that idea into something. Given what Breath of the Wild was capable of, all Nintendo really has to do is build upon those ideas to create something greater, and despite how amazing Breath of the Wild was, it does have plenty of room to grow. Zelda 20 has the potential to make its mark as number 20 and be something truly great and stand out as the first true Nintendo Switch Zelda game, and I think 2020 will be a perfect year to do it. Nintendo has not slowed down with its crazy releases since the launch of the Switch, and with this year looking crazy in releases, 2020 does have its work cut out for it, but if Zelda 20 is on that list, that's cake. What do you guys think about the potential for Zelda 20 in 2020? Leave your thoughts and ideas in the comment section below. Help the channel grow the noise by liking the video, sharing, subscribing for more Zelda content, and hitting that bell to know when it drops. So guys, until the next one, I've been HMK, stay frosty, and until then, I will check you guys later.